Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? To all my niggas and all my ladies out there, man. What's up, man? We back at y'all, man. We been gone for a couple weeks, man, but we back at your ass. Call us the motherfucking G-strings, cause we up your ass. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
now we
you
back, man.
bitch.
What you say? What you say?
He said that's a good one.
Yeah. So, man, we back, man. We back like we never left, man. This week, man, we got a lot of shit to talk about, man. These old dumbass rap niggas, they just won't stop with the fuckery. So, they giving us a lot of shit to talk about right now. So we finna jump into this shit about this P. Diddy, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, all these other ass pedophile, rapist ass niggas in this industry, man, using their money and their prestige. Huh? What you say? What you say, Meech?
I say that's a lot of shit for us to be talking about.
Yeah, it is, man. But this some real shit because
I hope we get through in an hour.
Well, first of all, it's a lot of ignorant motherfuckers out here, man. That they salute that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And just because the motherfucker made feel good music for them, or shit that may have tapped into their life or their feelings or whatever, they excuse the foul shit a nigga do. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of his fame or his status or whatever, right? And what they fail to realize is that without this fame and status, these would be basic ass niggas who would not have access to the women that they had access to. And so, it goes back to this, right? Now we know niggas common niggas in the neighborhood that move the same way, right? Now,
yes, we do.
These same females and these same dudes, right? They'll sit there and tell us that well, these niggas is wrong, and this nigga, they're chopping nigga up, call him a child molester, whatever, and we don't rock like that. We ain't never really been the type of niggas to fuck with young bras like that. Neither one of us, So we can really, we can beat our chest and talk that shit because we was never them type of niggas. We was always raising kids. So if we was raising kids, why would we want to fuck kids? You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
Right.
But it's a lot of cats that do. Now, we've always blasphemized and tried to distance ourselves from niggas because it's niggas that was close to us that got down like that, but we try to distance ourselves from them, and we blasphemize them, and we most certainly would not follow their lead and do what they do, but we hear about these niggas, right? And rightfully so, it's good, but don't sit up here and jump on a motherfucking social media and talk about how you want to fuck R. Kelly and how you would still go to his concerts and how you think P. Diddy ain't right. Ain't wrong because these women was fast and they knew what they were doing. No, they didn't know. I mean, yeah, maybe they thought they was gonna fuck a nigga and get, a record deal or some kind of fame or something. Yeah, they did definitely thought that, but the nigga Puffy letting 15 niggas run up in the broad and hiring male prostitutes to fuck, like, this some sick shit.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, what's y'all take on that?
That shit crazy, motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit is wild, man. Like you say, man, shit, we ain't into that, fuck with little girls or, underage bras and shit like that, whether they throwing the pussy at you or not. Like, it just,
right.
I can't, I don't look at you the same way, mama. You shit, I'm looking at you like you my daughter. Like,
right.
It's hard. Like, like now, nigga, it's hard for me to fuck somebody under 40, shit.
Right, exactly.
Like 40 and under, you still.
Oh, that was at the fights. We was talking about that, the age range at the fights that niggas would be fucking with our age, and we did come around with the 40-year-old age range. Anything else, your mentality, it wouldn't be on the same level. But then look, y'all gotta understand this though. I think that the most of these girls that condone this shit, it already done happened to them. So that's why they condoning this type of shit. It already done happened to them before. So they like, oh, he not really wrong for doing it because you done fucked with a nigga that probably was 15 or 20 years older than you and been raping you and doing all that shit to you. So you look at it as like nothing is wrong with that right there. It's supposed to be cool.
Yeah.
It's the norm. So that's
because
why they condone that shit.
and
I think.
it's a good it's ironic that you say that, right? Because you hit the nail
Uh-huh.
on the head. Because it's permanently
Yeah, I
damaging.
learned from the
You know what
best.
I'm saying? It's permanently
Yeah,
damaging. You know, and these women, man, these young ladies, these women or whatever, man, they permanently damaged like the ones you just named that it happened to them, so they think it's okay. That's damage. You know
yeah, it's
that's
true.
damage.
Yeah, it
You know
is.
you fucked up into thinking that it's okay because somebody did it to you. It's not
Yeah,
okay.
it's not bad.
No
It's not
This is
okay at
how
no
it's
all.
supposed to go
woman,
down.
right? No woman,
No,
no child should be forced into a sexual situation. I mean, that's just crazy, man. And yeah, don't get me wrong, we got real live creeps and predators and shit out here in the streets, right? But um those are the ones that are quickly outed and blasphemized and talked about, while a bunch of you silly motherfuckers out here celebrate the niggas with a few dollars. Like I seen a nigga on there, right? Some nigga, I don't even know the nigga, but I couldn't even, man, and I'm trying my best, y'all, to read stupid shit on social media and just let it go, right? That's what I'm trying. I'm practicing this shit. I'm
that's
trying,
hard.
y'all. I'm really trying. But it's hard, right? So I saw one nigga, y'all, for real. This
Very.
nigga gets on there. This nigga gets on there and get to talking about how much money did he got, because people was clowning, talking about how 50 Cent is putting niggas out there. And he, from what I hear, he about to put Jay-Z ass out there too for fucking on Foxy Brown when she was 14. You know what I'm saying? So they say, it's gonna be a lot of shit, because it's a lot of shit that go on in that industry, man. You know what I'm saying? These females, they're not making it on their talent alone, because think about it, most of them can't even sing. And the ones that's rapping, niggas writing they raps. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, okay, she cute, she fine, she got a big ass or whatever. Let me fuck on her and I'm gonna throw her out there. And if she does succeed, then we put further work behind her to blow it up. But all
Yeah.
the while you trying to control the young lady with the shit that you've done to her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up, but back to what I was saying, I saw this nigga, he commenting on niggas' money and shit, right? So I tell a nigga, right, I said, man, check this out, bro. A real man would never judge another man based on material items. I said, that's some bitch shit. Your point.
Nah, not at
Point.
all.
I said, my point is what I just said, nigga. It's some bitch shit, nigga. Men don't do that. You judge a man on his action and his morality, nigga. You don't judge no nigga on what you
And his
perceive he has.
character.
Yeah, and that's where we go wrong, man. That's where we go wrong. A
Yeah.
lot of times, our people, um, they'll judge or characterize a motherfucker based on what they think they got. Well, he got this, so it must have been cool. Like, are we really that fucked up as people? And then people wonder why us as a race of people in America, which we were the third race here, I would say. It was the Native Americans, white folks, and then they dragged us over here from Africa, right? All that other shit, Africa was connected to California, to America. It's a fucking lie. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit. It was different continents. This was connected to Asia. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but anyway, we still haven't advanced. We got Latinos, Asians, Jewish people, all type of people that come to this country, and whether they do corrupt shit or do they do it right or whatever, they seem to prosper, while we sit here and we take the crumbs off the table and think we big people for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we constantly salute motherfuckers based on what we perceive they have. Now, we as entertainers, ex-entertainers, whatever the fuck you want to label us, right? We've sat at these tables, like we said before. We sat at these tables and we know a lot of shit that y'all think these niggas got, they don't even have. It's not theirs.
Nah,
It's not
Mm-hmm.
theirs.
nah, not at all.
You
That
know?
should be written and
Simple.
rolled out.
A simple example of the nigga the shit Suge Knight used to do, and nigga how Suge Knight did, like how the motherfucker told Snoop, like nigga that car ain't yours. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That Mercedes ain't yours. That drop, motherfucking 6'4" ain't yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That belong to death row. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them
Once
niggas'
you on
cars
death
and
row,
houses and shit was in death row name. You know what I'm saying? Once you leave the
car, house,
team, then you know what I'm saying,
jewelry,
all this shit
that.
come back.
Right.
Unless you got the money to pay for it.
Right.
And they gonna make sure that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you ain't getting no real money. You getting your advance, which a lot of niggas blow that immediately. And then you thinking like, okay, well, they gave me this, so I signed for 6 years and they already gave me $2 million. So you went and blow your $2 million. Hopefully you bought some property, something that could you could liquidate. But a lot of people don't. They go buy a bunch of jewelry, cars, and all that shit. Like these niggas running around with the rapper jewelry. They got the rapper jewelry now, the shit that never fade. With the Moissanite jewels and that pass the diamond tester. And I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I own some of that shit. It's for pictures and videos, but I'm not running around acting like the shit real either. You know what I'm saying? But niggas, they wear this shit, and these pieces is this huge, right? So goddamn well, them pieces gonna cost a couple $1 million. Niggas ain't fucking off no couple $1 million on one piece of jewelry. Like that shit, like Rick Ross' baby mama just bust him out like that. All that shit fake. You know what I'm saying? They got lab created diamonds called Moissanite that it passes the test. You tap it with the meter, right? And then you get you some big gold shit, and your gold layer is really thin and it's wrapped around silver because gold will bond to another precious metal such as silver. It won't bond to stainless steel or metal or nothing like that. But it will bond the silver, it will bond the copper, it will bond the brass because those are soft, precious metals that's porous. You know what I'm saying? So it'll bond to that. So you wrap that with gold, it won't break your neck out, it'll never turn silver. It'll never tarnish on you, right? So these niggas looking good, and all y'all running around chasing that shit, admiring that shit, thinking it's something, and excusing these niggas for being fuck niggas because they got this type of shit, because they got this kind of car that the record label actually owns, because they really showing a house that they rented. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers actually paid Rick Ross $1,500 to park their car on his lawn. Nigga, are you serious? He's supposed to pay y'all for the car show. He's supposed to pay y'all, man, for that car hot, man. Let me give you a couple $1,000, bring that motherfucker through, set it out there at the car show at my house. Y'all paying him? Like, but we so fucked up. We'll do anything for that 15 minutes of fame, or to act like we even linked or connected to these type of people, man. And that's how people get drawn in, men and women, because a lot of these niggas is getting fucked in their ass too. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other shit going on. It ain't just the women. It ain't just, please believe, because Puffy been, he been labeled bisexual or whatever you want to call it for the longest. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't just doing women, he doing men too.
Like the motherfucker say, it was a white dude. I was watching some shit they was talking about Puffy ass, and there was a white dude say that he just happened to stumble across, and he said he wondering why all the women up here. So he said he just happened to be walking around the house and stumbled across. He said he go walk in the room. It's a room full of niggas. I mean, room full of men, all laid up in cozy positions, like, you know what I'm saying? And Puffy like, come on. Oh, hell no, I'm getting up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He said he got his ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? This a white boy talking, like, so, you know what I'm saying? You know what this motherfucker, man, I'm like, God damn.
Shit, Exhibit said the same shit,
Exactly. He said they went to a club. He said Puffy bought him, bought him. He's like, come on, man, we're gonna hang, we're gonna go to the club. He said they in the club. He said his folks talking about, hey, blood, nigga, these motherfuckers over here kissing, two men. You know what I'm saying? And he said they looked around, he said all the men all hugged up with each other, cozy. He was like, man, let me get the fuck up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, okay. I said, it's right, Exhibit. I said, nigga, cause I was finna say, nigga, I know you didn't indulge in that shit. Like, he was like, man, let me get the fuck up out of here, man. He said he ain't never hung with Puffy again.
Right, man. And then he's talking about how he wanted to party with Fabulous, and he, come on, daddy. And what?
Yeah.
But I mean, teacher, so we ain't gay bashing or nothing.
And then, you know what I'm saying, Fabulous looking like, man, you know what I'm saying, he was scared than a motherfucker.
Yeah, he was like, whoa, like this nigga. And that's the cold part. That's what I was gonna get to, y'all. That nigga so cold that he will use his power and influence in the industry to perpetrate these crimes and these sexual assaults and this kind of control shit. Like, like that makes him more of a man to sexually control another human being. Like, this is some sick shit, man. This shit is really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't understand how people could actually, like, like salute this shit and act like, you know what I'm saying, like this nigga is somebody, or what he doing ain't wrong or none of that. Like, man, this is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We already know it's groupies out there, man. You a rapper, you a singer, or whatever you got going on, and there's groupies. There's women out there that's just throwing pussy at a motherfucker. You ain't even gotta, do all that. But I guess it's the thrill of the hunt to grab somebody that probably is very unwilling to do the shit you want them to do and force them into that position. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, maybe it makes them guys feel good or something, man. But the shit is really wicked, man. And we need to be standing up for that shit. And I want to salute 50 Cent, man. People could say you're a troll, which I agree. He does troll a lot of people. He fucks with people. He kind of remind me of myself. He talks shit. You know what I'm saying? He start a bunch of shit. He gonna stand on what he say. He gonna dare a nigga to pull up and get at him after he said what he said. I can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because there really is no smut on his name. I mean, they said the nigga snitched or whatever, but I mean, I don't know, who actually went to jail behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but this shit it's wild, man. We really need to protect, our youngsters out here, because these guys, they're not really doing this shit to older people. They're doing this shit to youngsters, the ones that are easily influenced and shit like that. And we need to stand up and protect them, because if we don't, who will? I don't know why my co-hosts, they logged off or something. Something happened. They got cut off or something. So I guess we wait a little while, see if they tap back in, and I can put them back through. But yeah, anybody, if y'all feel a certain way about this shit, man, type it in the comments, man. Let me hear it, man. Let me see what y'all think about this shit. Because to me, I'm just saying, this is a lot more than just, some casual sex party type shit or something like that, man. This shit's starting to get weird, man, and the people that's involved, like say like R. Kelly, all the people that was involved doing what he wanted them to do and everything, that was some sick shit. It was teachers and road managers and shit like that was part of this shit. What happened?
Kicked out the motherfucking podcast, man. Bad reception area. What's up,
How that
man?
happened?
I don't know.
Oh.
All of a sudden, I got blacked the
Yeah,
fuck
Vail
out.
kicked off too. I don't know what happened with him.
I'm like, what the fuck going on, man? Sabotaging the motherfucking podcast, nigga. I was
Yeah, Vail.
out. Don't know what the fuck we talking about right now.
Yeah, Vail ain't in here no more either. He hasn't. He ain't tapped back in.
How
I don't
long
know
you
what's
been in
going
there
on.
by yourself?
Couple minutes.
For real? Oh man.
Yeah.
It's cool. I got back on the motherfucking man. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the bad weather, or maybe
Yeah,
I'm
it
in a
could be.
bad location. I don't know, but I know I got zerked off and I got back on though. So maybe Vail
Yeah,
might
but
come back on.
but yeah, I was just saying, how we need to protect, these youngsters, man. We really do, because somebody needs to stand up for them, man. I mean, this shit is not cool at all under any circumstances. You know what I'm saying? And for people to sit there and act like, it's okay. They made a song you like or whatever, that's not cool. Who's gonna help them? Who's gonna help the youngsters? I mean, who who's gonna stand up and be like, you know what? Let's boycott these motherfuckers. If the shit come out and the shit is true, you know what I'm saying? Why continue to support the lifestyle that got them involved to doing this in the first place. Because like I said, most of these motherfuckers are some funny looking unattractive ass niggas anyway. So if it wasn't for, if it wasn't for the if it wasn't for the money and the fame, they wouldn't have the access to do this to people, because
See, that's what the problem is, though, Doug. Because see, if they had the money and the access, they probably do the same shit that Puffy and them doing. That's why they condoning that shit. So they hoping and wishing and praying that they can get their turn, so they could be doing the same shit that they doing right now.
yeah,
That's the only way for them to succeed and do what they trying to do. So I mean,
right,
pray on the week or get enough money where you could buy friends or things of that nature. But I know a lot of people condone that stupid shit, and I don't see why they do. But I guess they feel as though it's right because that's what they want to do, or maybe it happened to them before already. One or the other, but it
right.
don't make no sense. Hey man, what happened to you, man? How you get kicked off the podcast?
I don't know, blood.
I got kicked off too. That's what I want to know. What the fuck
I
is
know
going on?
when you got kicked off, I'm wondering what happened. And then I seen me and Dub things start tripping, and so I tried to refresh my shit, and that shit just kicked me
We
all the way
got
off.
the same location, so
It
I
kicked
mean,
me
I
off of
know you have
Wi-Fi and
more
everything.
debate, but
Oh, your
you might be
Wi-Fi
able to do
probably
something
went weak.
better than me.
So
My
yeah,
shit
because
just went off.
I use the cellular data. You know what I mean? So that's probably why mine
Yeah,
stayed on.
I took off my Wi-Fi. I took
Yeah,
off his social Wi-Fi and went on
right.
my
Yeah, because
phone shit.
if you put on your Wi-Fi, right, and
Mhm.
your signal ain't strong enough, it'll search for another one, and that's when that shit be fucked up like that.
Yeah, so
But
you gotta
yeah,
take it off the Wi-Fi and run the Wi-Fi through your phone.
right, right,
Okay, that's
right.
what I did. Then I came back on. But it's cool. We back. No
Yeah.
worries.
So yeah, man, like I was saying
Now
though,
my
y'all, we
background
just
fucking up. Oh, there we go.
we gotta just we gotta support what's right. You know what I'm saying? And even if that means, you gotta turn your back on your favorite artists or whatever the case may be, right? If it's right, it's right. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to go about this shit and support some fuckery, because if it was your child or your niece or your nephew or something like that, it'll be a different story. And that's just elementary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, what makes people afraid to speak out and stand up and be exclusive about shit like that, about anything. Normally nowadays, everybody want to be part of the culture and part of this group and part of this clique or whatever, and they won't even speak on what's going on. Me myself, I don't give a fuck if you like what I'm saying or not. If I feel it's real, I feel it's real, and that's what I'm gonna speak on, and I'm gonna speak on it adamantly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stand on my beliefs. Um, hey, if it pisses people off, so be it. Fuck you. Do something about it. Y'all know my whole get down. That's how I feel. Fuck you. If you don't like what I'm saying, what I'm doing, shut me up. Stop me. You know what I'm saying? Be my guest. Try. Hope your life insurance is paid up, but yeah, go on and try. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with us, because you know what? Even in the hood though, right? You notice this? Um, a motherfucker could have social media fame. Nothing that's even monetary. No money, no nothing. Nigga ain't got nair talent, no nothing. All he do is post all day, right? Something like that, right? Nigga can't sing,
Hmm.
nigga can't dance, nigga can't rap, nigga might have tried to play sports when he was in high school, but nigga, now you 40, 50 years old, you can't even do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, y'all stupid motherfuckers out there, y'all support that dumbass shit. And these be the worst niggas because that's what they doing. They doing the
Hmm.
same shit, and it's all based on how y'all feel about a motherfucker. Not if he doing right or wrong, how you feel about
Mhm.
him. And so
Yeah.
it's excused, and it's you giving reasons and clauses and all that shit for the shit a person do if you like them, and if you don't
Right.
like them, then they wrong for doing the same shit as the nigga that you like. And that, that to me, that's just some ignorant shit, man. People want to sit up here and act like they so intelligent, they so worldly, they so wise and educated, or whatever, but y'all constantly fall for the fuckery, for the same stupid
Yeah.
ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I can't explain it. I just don't understand how any adult could be that dense as to support or turn a blind eye to something that's permanently damaging young people.
Yeah.
I told you, man, because it didn't happen to them already before in their lifetime, so they condoning it, not wishing that it would happen upon somebody else. But it's just cool. It's just the nature. It's just how people get down, though. Some people don't think it's wrong to be fucking with a dude or a female, and y'all age range is 15 to 20 years and shit like that. Some people think they mind frame is intelligent enough that they could deal with somebody of a older age, of a younger age, or whatever. But I don't know. It ain't too much you could be having in common with somebody that much of an age gap, though. Y'all should be seeing life at different ways right about now. And shit, that's what they be doing. They get with them. They be maybe 15, 20 years. They senior or they junior or whatever you want to call it. They create relationships. However they can get it.
Mm-hmm.
If they got to pay for it or if they got to take care of their mama or whatever they got to do, they going to do it. And, a lot of people just
Yeah,
condone that shit.
right,
We don't,
right.
but a lot of people do, man. And it probably doesn't happen to them once upon a time, man. It doesn't happen to their child, one of their friends or whatever. It'd be a big fraternity of them that doesn't happen to. So that's the ones that's really
Yeah, but you
condoning
would
it.
think,
So
if it happened to them, you wouldn't want to see it happen to
mhm.
nobody.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I just say they might not, but that's just the way life is, though. And they always call themselves getting their money. So it always be an ulterior motive behind everything.
Right,
They always talk
Or
right.
about
getting the
they did
bag.
because they was getting money. Yeah, the bag or whatever the hell they want to call it nowadays. But that's just your nature. You ain't getting a dime. You ain't getting but 10 cents of a bus fare. But this is what you want to do. So this is what you do. It
Yeah,
ain't about no
exactly.
money.
Mm-hmm.
It's about money. Oh, y'all be rich as fuck right now. Cause y'all been
Yeah,
doing this for months and Sundays.
exactly,
You still in the
exactly.
same situation 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
But y'all know that's how
They couldn't make it make sense to me.
well, that's how black folks always try to justify something. They want to put a number on it. Well, I'm getting this amount of dollars for what
Yeah.
I'm doing. I mean, but
Mm-hmm.
if what you're doing is destroying young people who are the future of our race, our communities, our cities, our neighborhoods, our states, our country eventually, you're damaging these people, and like the shit is traumatizing, and then people want to say, well, why they say something now, why they didn't say that then, because they were scared and embarrassed to bring it up with the time it happened,
Yeah.
you know shit
Mm-hmm.
like that
They
happens,
probably
because
got
I
to a point, yeah, where they can talk about it now. They
right,
more mature in
right,
their life. They can speak on it now. They was too
right.
afraid back then. I don't know why they didn't, but you should be glad that they did. Cause I would.
Right.
But I mean, I've talked to a lot of people who survived some type of sexual deviancy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've talked to a few people, right? And they say that the initial shock of it is kind of fucked up because they know it happened, but you can't believe it happened. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why they don't want to talk about it. Then they get to second guessing themselves. Well, what did I do to bring this upon myself? Was I giving them the wrong
Yeah.
vibes? Did I wear the wrong clothes? Did I sit too close to them? Why would they do this to me? Not knowing that there's nothing you could do that should number one, make a man force himself upon a woman. There's nothing that you could do that a man should do that. Number two, a grown
Mm-hmm.
ass man, you know damn well you shouldn't be fucking with these little girls. You know that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some kind of sickness within a lot of these men that um women look the other way. Like, okay, like for instance, y'all, remember we was young, we used to wonder how a woman could sit there, talk about her baby daddy because he ain't doing what she want him to do, but he's doing what he can or what he wants to do with his children. But then you fuck with a nigga and house a nigga, pay a nigga, let a nigga eat your kids' food that don't even take care of his damn kids at all,
And do the same thing.
and do the same thing,
Yeah.
and do the
Yeah,
same
that's
thing.
terrible.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
y'all say y'all want a man, but y'all fuck with the worst niggas out here. Y'all don't do background checks. Y'all don't do none of that. But nigga, if a nigga get 50 likes or something on a couple of posts or something, y'all stupid asses all in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real,
Yeah, I
man. I mean,
know. I'm laughing because it's true.
yeah, a lot of these social media personality ass niggas is bitches. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being real with you. We know these niggas. We grew up in the same circles. I know these niggas was hoes when we was little niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know, that shit you don't grow out of. I mean, you may grow older and pick up a pistol, and just because you shot a couple of motherfuckers or something. Because remember, back in our day, if you couldn't fight, your pistol was getting taken. You didn't run around, you know, with a pistol unless we knew you was a nigga with some heart because you done got jumped, you done beat up some niggas, and you done lost a few fights and
You got
avenged
anger on
yourself.
your mind.
Right, you know, we knew
Yeah.
you was built tough, nigga. You withstood some shit. You couldn't be the little bitch nigga running around with a gun, nigga. We gonna play you out that gun, nigga. Oh, nigga, give me that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now that's all you see with guns, is little bitch niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that put their head down and windmill like little girls and shit. These niggas can't even fight better than the females out here, man. These niggas is
Right.
straight hoes. But these the niggas y'all salute. These the niggas y'all saluting, and I mean I know probably a lot of these ladies is watching like, oh, they always back. No, we not bashing y'all. We bashing y'all decision. That's what we bashing. We bashing your decisions. Like I always say, if you force these niggas to be men, they'll be men because they just trying to please y'all. Stop giving up the pussy just because the nigga got 50 likes on a picture. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You know, demand more out of these men than just popularity within your little stupid ass crew, a little overweight ass, ran through ass women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. I'm just saying, no, let's just be real. Let's call a
The
spade
Oompa
a
Loompa
spade. You know what I'm
Squad.
saying? Huh?
Now I say the Oompa Loompa Squad.
Right. You know, and girl, you know, and that's some shit I don't understand either. Like, how do a grown woman let another grown woman talk her into fucking somebody? Where they
Right.
do that at?
Peer pressure. I don't know. In the hood.
Yeah, like where they do that, man? I mean, you know, it's that's what I mean. You know, it's a lot of weird shit going on in our communities, man. That's not addressed, and you know, if you address it, you're gonna be known as a hater. I mean, y'all hate me. You niggas, man. Y'all always getting on niggas, and that sound like some hate to me. Nah, niggas sound like honesty, bitch. Fuck you
Right.
mean, nigga?
It
You know
sound
what
like
I'm
you
saying?
get sound like we talking about you, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. And if you don't like it,
That's
nigga,
tough.
we ain't hard to find, nigga. You ain't trying to find us, nigga. That's why.
Do
That's what it
something
is.
about it, nigga.
Scary ass niggas. Niggas ain't trying to find a nigga. You know where I'm at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? but but now, you know, I'm just saying, you know, man, this shit, you know, let's
Excuse me.
let's just be real. You know, let's stand up and be the kings and queens that we call ourselves on social media. You know, y'all, I'm a queen, I'm a king, I'm this, I'm that, but motherfuckers is acting like fucking court jesters. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You fucking peasant motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Stand up and be accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because anything and everything I've done wrong, I know what I've done wrong. I can account for it. If apology is warranted, I will apologize. I have apologized and I've made amends and I've tried to change my ways. But I'm not running around here taking pussy and fucking on kids and you know, I'm not moving like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not built that way. You know what I'm saying? So What I say is it's not being hypocritical, it's not being hated or hateful or any of that. It's just being honest. That's all it
Mm-hmm.
is. You know? And I just wonder why
Facts.
we always gotta be the ones to say something everybody else is scared to say.
Nah,
Yeah.
they with the shit. They ain't to say nothing. That's how they do. That's their livelihood. That's what they look up to. That's what they want to be. That's what they train their kids to do. You know,
Right,
it's a
right,
generational thing. You know, hey, you look up and down the whole line of the family of the females, they all act one way. You look up and down the family of the males, they all act one way. They've been taught that way. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's something they done learn. You know, that's something they say came across. They done seen moms and everybody else acting this way. So that's why they act this way or they want to be like that. You know, they either
and
Right.
one or
and
the
that
other. They either acting like it or they trying to.
and that's what killed me, right? Is because we can be and should be so much more than what we are as people, man. And I say these things right because I sit back and I work in a an area that's it's diverse, but ain't that many black people out there. It's a bunch of Asians and Latinos and white people out there, and Filipinos and shit, right? And I talk to these people, I deal with these people on a daily basis, and a lot of the way they think is so fucking different and so fucking organic compared to the shit that we hear here in the ghetto. Like it takes for you to step outside of this shit and look in from the outside to see how fucking ridiculous a lot of shit that we say and a lot of shit that we do is. It has no true worth, no true meaning, but we make it mean something. We make it stand for something that because we quick to salute each other for doing stupid shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we won't salute a brother, from going to college. Only way we salute a brother or sister for going to college is if everybody else is doing it. So yeah, we'll jump in and put congratulations because 250 other people did it, 2,000 people did it, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we so quick to say a nigga is real or a woman is real when they have a real paid profession, a real career, but then they turn around and do something ridiculous. That makes them real. Like back in the day when niggas was signing the NBA and NFL contracts, and they may have got caught with about 5, 10 keys. Now they took they NBA or the NFL money and bought some work and was trying to sell dope. Niggas would turn around and say, "Oh, he a real nigga for that." How is he a real nigga for that? This nigga, he's a real stupid nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But that's how we gauge our people, man. It's sad, y'all, but that's really how we gauge our people is by how ignorant we can be, how much stupid
Mm-hmm.
shit we can do. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get caught with 100 guns or something. Oh, that was a real nigga. He was putting guns on the hood. Okay, if you decide to do that, how did you get caught?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like the
what
nigga
the
who
And
was
fuck?
bringing the gun to basketball
why would
games.
you put guns
What
in the
nigga was
hood?
that?
Right, right. Why would you put guns
Nigga,
in the hood
if
in the first place?
anything, nigga, you stockpile the motherfuckers and grab some hood niggas that you can trust when it's time
Right,
for shit go down. Nigga putting
right,
guns in the hood, nigga, you just contributing to fucking up the hood.
right. You can you're helping
Now, now
genocide.
you got Dracos out here that shoot wild than the motherfucker. Nigga can't handle no fucking Draco. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You shooting fully automatics, hitting everything but the person you trying to hit.
right,
You done
Mm-hmm.
killed 4
right.
teenagers, you know what I'm saying, 6 minors, but then hit this nigga.
Yeah, yeah. And it's all well, not all, but in large part it's due to the music that's being pumped into our youngsters right now. Like every female rapper is a hoe, and every male rapper
Yeah.
is a dope fiend ass nigga who claimed he done killed 1,000 people.
Right.
I mean, there's not even a gray area, like where's the, I mean, you got your Drakes and your what's the other nigga, J. Cole, and what's the other nigga name from LA, little bitty nigga?
Kendrick
Kendrick
Lamar.
Lamar.
There you go, yeah. You got rappers like him, but some of the shit that they put on their album, they talking that shit because that's what's popular, and don't get me wrong, right? A lot of people will be like, well, back in the 80s and 90s, they had the gangster rap. Yeah, but gangster rap back then had a story, bruh. Most of those stories ended up with a nigga in jail or dead. That's what they were saying. Was telling you how, nigga, I bust this move, nigga, and I got booked for 5-0. Now I'm in my county blues, nigga. Murder was the case that they gave me, nigga. My summer vacation. We can go on and on and on. Mr. Scarface, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of songs that they did not always have a good ending. They didn't play like the superhero, like, nigga, I did all this, nigga, and I got
I got
away.
the bag and all that shit.
Right.
And
You
nigga
got
talking about then these mother, but then if you trip on the wear, like you got niggas wearing motherfucking dresses.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about what's you know what I'm saying? Spending nigga 1,500 on a t-shirt. Like, nigga, come on, man. Like, I just motherfuckers that be having this money just it's wild. It's nothing cute about what they talking about. Like you say, niggas got these fucked up ass chains with the, you know what I'm saying, fake diamonds and shit in it, like, you know what I'm saying, they're rocking that shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying, that's cool and all, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, it's like, nigga, what you gonna do about your hometown that you came from? Like, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna look good, man, in your neighborhood that you claim so much, 21 Street and all that shit look fucked up.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I just that shit that's what I don't be getting in the situation.
Yeah,
like
and I had a conversation. I forgot who it was. Remember, we was talking to somebody. This was about a year or so ago. We was talking to a motherfucker about this, and we was like, well, the white man, because I'm one of those. I don't believe in blaming everything on the white man. Okay,
on
yeah,
the white man, me either.
We were brought over in slavery. We know there's racism,
but we
discrimination.
sold our people too, though. How you think we
What
got
you say,
here?
Meeks?
If we didn't sell each other, we
Right,
had to sell
right,
each other. How you think we got here?
right.
So we got a part in that shit too.
Yeah, Mr. Feel Good, Mr.
Yeah,
Good,
I was reading at the
94124.
bottom.
If
I
you
was
don't
reading that at
stand
the
for
bottom.
something, you will fall for anything. Yeah, that's right, homeboy. That's right, fam.
Yeah,
And, and that's what we saying. Motherfuckers is falling for the okey doke. It's getting them all the time. And then we turn around and we want to blame the white man, but we got these black supposed billionaires or whatever that you simple-minded motherfuckers look up to. Why haven't they put their money together to make something better for us?
Right.
Why not?
Right.
Why if we want to be black? See, and this is the thing, right? And I know it's gonna be people out there disagree with me. I don't give a fuck. I wish they could log in so we could debate about it. Maybe we'll do this on another day. But my thing is, why are we asking a white man for help if we want to be so black and independent? Now let's just be real, right? We got BET, which is Black Entertainment Television. We got the Black Entertainment Television Awards. Everything that we got is named Black or something like that, right? Now, if white people turned around and had the White American Music Awards, we would swear it was racist. Am I right or wrong? We would say it's racist.
True
so number one, we need to stop cutting off our noses, spite our face, and putting the black on everything. Everything ain't got to be named black. You could name it something Swahili, or Ethiopian or something like that. And come up with a good name like the white people do, and just run it that way because white people been forcing us to buy their goods forever. All we do is sell to each other. We don't sell to nobody else. You got to think about that. We don't sell.
Right.
We don't. We make urban wear, and yeah, you got some wannabe hip hop white boys or something like that that'll wear the shit. But it basically, our shit ain't in Macy's and Bloomingdale's and Nordstroms and Neiman Marcus and shit like that where these white people shop. Our shit ain't there. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, we got a little small ass section with a few little items or whatever, and that's just to appease niggas. But if we want the independence that we claim we want or something, then our rich people, the Oprahs, the LeBrons, the Jay-Z's, the Dre's, and all of them, put y'all money together and start some of these motherfucking corporations. Start some of these goddamn biotechnology buildings and shit like that, so we can have our people, our young black people, work in these fields and come up with a cure for cancer, come up with a cure for Alzheimer's, come up with a cure for AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a new social media platforms and new apps and all. I mean, Google and all that. That shit wasn't funded by one person. It's one person that we hear about, but it was funded by an investment group. They went and all got investors. You know what I'm saying? So if you supposedly rich niggas, put y'all money together and y'all ain't even got to get along to do it. Everybody just throw in a few dollars, sign a contract, make sure that when the proceeds come back, the proceeds are split accordingly, and ain't nobody getting fucked out of nothing. But we can't do that. We don't do that. We don't even have our own fucking banking system, bro. We ain't even got our own
Everybody else do
bankers.
though, but we don't.
Everybody else do. Everybody else do. Here we is in the community in Hunters Point and Fillmore and East Oakland and Richmond and all of that in these black communities. We going to B of A and Wells Fargo, nigga.
Right.
You know, to the Jewish institutions. You know what I'm saying? That's where we going because we ain't even got our own banks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's fucked up, man. When you look at the reality of this shit, man. You know, and motherfuckers just won't wake up. You know, we just won't wake up, you know, and that's why I don't salute nobody. I ain't salute nobody that has the resources but won't use the resources to build up our nation of people. Why would I, you know, why?
And that just like I was just reading an article about the nigga KRS-One, right? So he posted he blackballed that 50th Grammy 50th anniversary shit. And so when I kind of read the article, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, this is the same shit I probably would have did, like, you know what I'm saying, now they wait 49 years to try to give a motherfucker some credit or give us some motherfucker some outlook, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, y'all motherfuckers so bad, y'all couldn't come in when it was 47 years to set it up for the 50th year, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what I'm saying, reading this little, you know what I'm saying, his article, like, you know what I'm saying, the shit, you know what I'm saying, the shit made sense, like, it did make sense, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, and then if you trip, it's a lot of motherfuckers out, you know what I'm saying, we ain't seen on that Grammy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I tripped, I didn't see KRS-One. I didn't even see that nigga in the crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers didn't go to that shit. Like Jay-Z punk ass didn't even come to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of shit made sense though what he was talking about.
Well, they should have been having the fucking history of hip hop shit starting year 10. So let's say rap music started what 76, 77 when the Sugar Hill Gang came out. They should have had it 86.
That's a long ass time too.
Yeah.
86, then 96, then 2006, then 2016, and now 2026 is whatever, you know what I'm saying, they should have should have been doing some shit like that, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And right now to this day, the Grammys still don't acknowledge hip hop like they supposed to, unless it's crossed
pop.
over.
Unless it's pop, yeah.
Yeah, crossed over.
Right. Unless you hit the pop list, you know what I'm saying? The top 40 and all that old type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then all these niggas rapping sound like they got nasal problems and shit. Everything. What the fuck? These niggas, you know what I'm saying?
All out of breath and shit. All I'm trying to get it. Yeah, baby, it's in it. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
Nah, you can't understand them. It's hard to understand them. You gotta listen like 9 times to even hear one word.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but like I say, y'all, this is what our people have been relegated to. We've relegated ourselves rather. This is how we've relegated ourselves, and we've demeaned and belittled ourselves to show that we really fucking ignorant as people, man. As people,
Mm-hmm.
look at these motherfuckers in Baby Hunters Point. You got Mexicans out here pop up fruit stands and grills and everything everywhere. Okay, you got blacks doing it
everywhere.
on Crusader and fucking Revere. You know what I'm saying? Other
Have
than
to
that, right. Other than that, we ain't doing that shit. We supposed to be on every block getting something or selling something.
getting
This
something
is
right.
our community. Yeah. We don't
Yeah,
even think about it, bro. What black man owns a liquor store in San Francisco besides Bob Surfside?
that's it.
I don't
Yeah.
know. They probably
That's
all
it.
lost their liquor license.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably all lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Bob. No, I don't think. Nah, Bob
Shut
still got
down
his. Bob still got
downtown.
his.
I know that.
What you say?
No, I was saying Bob still got
Probably the only one.
his.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only one
Yeah.
in our hood. Yo,
Yeah. It's the only one I could think of in the city.
Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And look at it now.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Middle Eastern cats, they selling their stores to the Mexicans.
Right.
Now Mexicans is owning liquor store. Mexicans, they moved into Bayview Hunters Point, and they're owning businesses over here. While you
Mm-hmm.
dumbass niggas selling y'all mamas and grandmamas houses and moving y'all ignorant asses to Antioch in Houston.
Right.
For what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can get a lot of land out there. Yeah, nigga, but how you gonna maintain that shit if you ain't got no job? If you ain't going out there with
Yeah.
millions of dollars, nigga, you can't maintain the house out there because you ain't gonna make but $8 an hour on a job.
You gonna have
So
a
Mm-hmm.
you not
house.
paying 20
You
like
ain't gonna
out
have
here.
no lights in that motherfucker. You ain't gonna have no
Right,
food in your refrigerator. Your line gonna look toe the fuck up, but you gonna have a
right,
house.
right. Because you know what,
So,
y'all? Because black folks, they always want to make it look like it's bigger than it is. So fuck how fuck how much you got one person, right? One couple. They kids is grown, their kids don't even live in the house, right? You want to go to Houston or some shit like that and buy a huge ass house for what? Ain't nobody but you and your wife or you and your husband in that motherfucker. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But then you want to talk about how gentrified Baby Hunters Point is and white folks, they ain't ran us out. You motherfuckers sold out. They didn't run us nowhere.
Sold the fuck out.
Y'all
yeah,
sold
that's
out.
what they did.
They ain't ran us no motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's because we'd rather make it look like something that it ain't. So if we could go spend 200,000 on a big ass house that's probably gonna get flooded. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how the South is. And
Or
fucking
a tornado.
hurricanes, tornadoes, hurricanes, and floods and all that shit. That shit happens quite frequently down there. You know what I'm saying? That's why the
Oh,
shit's so cheap, you know? But
mm-hmm.
we into making it look like something that it ain't. Let's go out there and get this big house so we can invite everybody over and shit on them and make them think that we live in more grand than them. That's all this shit is about. That's all it's
Mm-hmm.
about. That's all it's about. And until we as people, the majority of us, stop thinking like that and start thinking of going into business with and going into business for our own people and sell these goods, sell these products to people that ain't black, you'll make more money. You know what I'm saying? Stop focusing on, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a conversation with somebody who had some shit going on and they constantly trying to cater towards black people. No, cater to the
Mm-mm.
universe. Cater to the universe.
Turn it to the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cater to the universe, to
Yeah,
everybody. Let
not just the black
everybody
folks.
be able to use or wear your products. You know what I'm saying? That way you can spread out and branch out more and you can reach more people. You know what I'm saying? We're always trying to make consumers out of our own people. And that's why people don't shop black. Because we shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
targeting blacks anyway. We shouldn't be targeting blacks. If you don't own a grocery store or a bank or something like that in your community, you shouldn't be targeting blacks. You want to sit here and make t-shirts or whatever else, but all you doing is targeting blacks. You ain't targeting white people or Latinos or nothing like that. You trying to target blacks. And once blacks them bought so much shit from you, now you mad talking about they not supporting you, but they done already bought everything they like that you had.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You ain't did nothing new.
Right. Yeah. It's a vicious cycle, man. You know, right. We just got to get it together, man. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, we've made our mistakes in this shit too, right? But right now today, we're trying to correct those mistakes. We don't have the resources that everybody got, so we're working with the resources that we have, you know, but we are trying to correct those mistakes.
Facts.
You know? So, you know, I guess, you know, we're about to wrap it up. We got another 4.5 minutes left or whatnot. Real, what you like to say, man?
Shit, I just like to say, man, motherfuckers need to stay keeping positive, man, and like these motherfuckers out here with this bullshit, man. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna see that the shit needs to change, man. It's like you say, like we all both say, you know what I'm saying, these Mexicans and all the motherfuckers coming out here, man, and they building, but we been out here and ain't built shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, what the fuck do we got to do as people to get it in our minds, you know what I'm saying, to fucking get this shit together? Like, I've been, you know what I'm saying, my wife and I've been watching this show. I ain't even gonna put the motherfucking show name out there, you know what I'm saying, but it's a show full of women, you know what I'm saying, all these hoes do is argue and fight with each other. Like, niggas probably heard about the show, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, they got, you know what I'm saying, the show out here in the West Coast, the South, and then the East Coast, and they just go around all different clubs and shit like that, motherfuckers going crazy for these bitches, and all they do is fight each other, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what type of shit is this like? You know what I'm saying? But they call themselves, you know what I'm saying, good bitches or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, like I said, I ain't gonna give out no, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers motherfuckers know, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers know the show, you know what I'm saying, and they know, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, what is motherfucker talking about, like, but, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna promote that shit, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really good. All I do like though is when they came to the Bay, my Frisco hoes got on them hoes' ass though. I do like that. my little Third Street, them 100 Point hoes got on that ass like, bitch, we some real bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying, they got on them bitches' asses, but you know what I'm saying, and they let it be known they ain't been nowhere. They everywhere they been, the wildest place they been was Oakland, even though, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't from Oakland, but they went to Oakland and represented. But but like, but you know what I'm saying, but I just like to tell motherfuckers, man, we going into a new year, like, man, next year, man, motherfuckers really need to get focused on some real shit, like, man, get your businesses, you know what I'm saying, it's easy to start a business, but it's hard to run it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to run a business. You know what I'm saying? And what you need to do, man, people just it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Y'all hit us up on YouTube at Onyx Media Group INC. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We got the shit is on YouTube. Like, you can learn everything. Credit repair. You know what I'm saying? You can do construction. You can learn construction on the motherfucking internet, man. You ain't got to go sit up in them classes and shit like that. Like my son say, man, he don't feel comfortable sitting in no classroom, you know what I'm saying? But he'll look at YouTube to figure some shit out if he got to. Like, and I'm like, I started, you know what I'm saying? I'll be going to YouTube figuring some shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even no mechanic, but if I need to fix something on my car, I go to YouTube to look it up. You know what I'm saying? And shit. All you need is some tools and a fucking right frame of mind, and you can do the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, people need to just really just get together and get on their shit. Like, what happened to Meet Your D's?
His internet, I'm not availability, but
shit
email,
tripping.
It's
all good. We about to come to a close, but like, man, shout out to my niggas, man, my family, you know what I'm saying, my kids, you know what I'm saying, my cousins, y'all, shit, my cowboy fans, man, shit, nigga, we still pushing this shit, that we still pushing the hard line. Fuck what they heard, fuck what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? You can't win them all. You ain't gonna win them all. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all my homies and shit.
Them boys.
Still them boys, and we still in your mouth. He's still
We
in your
still
mouth.
them boys. Give a fuck.
Shout out to Trap House, man. We got some new shit, you know what I'm saying, coming that we broke down from the farm. So now we, you know what I'm saying, deviating a lot of shit, but we got some cool shit, you know what I'm saying. I got shit on deck right now, you know what I'm saying, pretty cool, and it's all good, man. We tap in with y'all, man. I know it's Christmas, so next Sunday, Christmas Eve. So we gonna hit y'all up a good probably Wednesday to give y'all some, you know what I'm saying, fun facts for the motherfucking rest of the week. And wish y'all happy Merry Christmas, Dub. You got something you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, look, man. In order to be real or consider yourself real, you must be true to yourself first. If you ain't true to yourself, ain't shit you doing, ain't shit you saying gonna be real. Stop sitting up here embracing and kissing ass to try to fit in with these fuck niggas and these fuck bitches out here. You know what I'm saying? If you real, you're a real man, you're a real woman, stand on your motherfucking square as a king and a queen on the chessboard and do what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Stop all that bullshit, all that fuckery, joining in, because a lot of you motherfuckers, I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of you niggas, if you see me in the streets and you think I'm acting funny, nigga, it's because you acting funny on social media, nigga, and I don't even know who the fuck you are no more. So that's what I'm gonna act like, nigga, like I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So, nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you think I'm acting funny, nigga, yeah, I'm acting funny because you've been acting funny, nigga. You acting different. I'm not acting different by myself. I'm acting different because you're acting different. So since you want to be a different motherfucker on social media than what I knew you to grow up to be, I'm going to act like I don't know you, nigga, because I don't know who the fuck you are. So
right, you done
I'm saying that.
changed.
Yeah, you changed. You know what I'm saying? At least one thing about me, you see, I'm still the same nigga. Y'all
I ain't
niggas
never
from Charles
changed.
Hollow, Charles, Drew, Pelton, McAteer, 3rd Street, Shoreview, Harbor, Oakdale, wherever the fuck I've been, I always been this nigga. What about you, bitch ass nigga? What about you?
Right.
Huh? Look in the mirror, nigga, and ask yourself, nigga, how you have changed, nigga. Play your motherfucking social media, nigga. Look at that shit, nigga, and remember how the fuck you used to be when you was younger, nigga. You're a different nigga now, so that's how I'm gonna treat you, like a different nigga I don't know. Straight
And
like
with
that.
that said, this motherfucker Treeal Talk live from 94124. And we on our way to your bitch house.
Yo, bitch. Ow. I'm pulling up right now, nigga. Pulling up right now, nigga.
We out of here, man. We see y'all next Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. Special show, nigga, for the Christmas season. Happy holidays to you motherfuckers, man. And keep it gangster, man.
That's
Hunter's
right,
pointing this bitch, and we up out of this motherfucker, man. Boom, 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 boom.